is I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football and certainly the loudest as we welcome you inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Willis now off of play action. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The rookie from Colorado on target with that throw. They've got a first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Now it's the veteran Jamal Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Willis. Throwing right, and that's complete. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back to throw, Willis. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. Willis out of the gun. Escaping the pressure right. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down.
And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Willis will look to pass again here. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And now look at him go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive. Not just to make the interception, but to take it all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Yeah, key play there. Turned it all around. Big moment.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Okay,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, 60 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Cougar 19.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 and 2nd down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Charger, 19, go.
Brissett sets to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. These two teams all tied after one.
Okay, break.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Let's go now.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Like it, 18. Ready.
They go play action with Willis. Sliding out of the pocket. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Rolling to his left. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. It'll be a gain of 5, and now it's 3rd and 4. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw, here's Willis. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Johnson on the counter. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Play action now. Brissett steps away to his left. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. From the gun, here's Brissett.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
A short one there to Fryer move.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Here's Willis. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
On the catch, this is Chris Johnson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Buffalo 18.
Here's Brissett.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Drop 60, drop 60.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Jalen Waddle. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs.
But people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, They're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Play action. Willis.
Rolling to his right. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson.
And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Off the play fake, here's Willis.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And looking up into the sun, he's able to make the fair catch inside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. To throw, Brissett. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
Here's Brissett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
60 boxes. Here we go. Shot.
Brissett now.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Willis.
Flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Willis now off play action.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready, set. Come on, come on.
They do go for this. Here's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
They go play action with Willis. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A short one there to Fryermuth.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Oh, a short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Ready.
Willis now off of play action. Smith and Jigba with the grab.
And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter.
On the jump.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Right back to the air with Willis.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Jake Ferguson
from 3 yards out.
And the Seahawks have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Nick Vigil just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Here we go. Start. 79 Broncos.
Brissett.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Brissett.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing, Brissett. It's caught by OBJ. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Again, it's Brissett. That's going to be caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Devontae Smith.
28 yards.
And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing, Willis. And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Willis to throw.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Odell Beckham, 70 yards. And the Chiefs use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and through, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Willis.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say... So it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill when your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon. There's an incompletion right there.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Willis. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Willis, gotta have this one.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.